Coming up on Manchester Part 2, the Guinness isn't the only thing that's extra cold.
I'm sat in the middle of Didsbury in Manchester, freezing my bollocks off.
Sean gets some great head.
That's probably the best head I've seen today.
And as we reflect on bad pints of the past, our Manc references are in full flow.
You can't look back to Leeds because you don't want to look back in anger.
Yeah.
Yasu driving.
Here's Yasu driving.
In the Hoover,
Our Hoover man.
we're off to the station in Didsbury.
Yeah, can't wait.
Apparently it's better than Mulligan's, that's what people are saying.
Yes, here we are in Didsbury.
Yeah, we've got a Hoover all the way to
Hoover?
Didsbury from Manchester
Yeah,
City Centre
cost a
because
fortune.
it was highly recommended. Everyone was saying, I say everyone,
There's loads said this. In
few.
fact, people have been saying that the station is a better pint than Mulligan's. So we're going to go in a little while and see if that's true. It's a bit cold, but anyway, we'll go in the pub and see what it's like. Come on in, guys.
Right, we're in the station in Didsbury.
Pub number 4.
We're outside in the pissing wet rain because
Again.
the football's on inside and it's very busy.
Yeah.
And it's a Monday as well, so you wouldn't normally think it was busy, but it is. So we've just been served a very, very nice looking pint of Guinness.
Definitely. I've got the old style glass. Apparently they're very rare now in this pub because everybody's been
Look at
stealing
that,
them.
Sean. Look at that. Oh.
Ooh, come on. I'm going to go for it. It's raining.
We've got a
Come on,
dome,
Shane.
we've got a clean glass. You've got an old style glass, Sean. I've got a new style, so we've got a mixture today.
Oh,
Sean, look at the tash again.
what tash?
We're back in Birmingham.
We're back
Oh,
in it. That's good.
that tastes good.
It tastes good.
There is a
happy.
little twang.
It's a bit colder.
Oh, there's quite a big twang actually.
Yeah, it's a bit colder than the last one. But I'm loving the old style glass. I'm the only one that's got it. So we can't steal this because this is the last one.
Yeah, he's saying that basically Guinness don't send them the old style glasses. They have to buy them in separately. And they're just really expensive and hard to come by. So that's why they've only got a few left. And this is a tulip shape, but you've got the really old logo. You can see it's pretty fucked.
Yeah, pretty worn out.
What's the age on that? Does it say?
2043.
2043.
So that's a very old.
So we're in the future. We're in 2043.
2043. Clean glasses though. Lovely clean glasses.
Yeah.
Definitely give them that.
And so I've got quite a twang off that first swig, and I have to say I've split the G quite nicely.
Not too bad. I'm liking this. And I'm so glad because we paid a Hoover a fortune to get us here. So I was going to be very disappointed if this wasn't good, but it is.
No, it is good. It is
Okay.
good. Circus Tavern we've just left, and it was lovely and warm.
Lovely fire on.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, it's probably good in there. But
Yeah, and then we've come in here, and we sat out in the street.
you wouldn't normally sit out now in this weather having a Guinness. You know, people are walking by thinking, what the hell are those idiots doing? But we're doing it just for the film. Yeah?
I would never be sat out here now.
No.
But sometimes, you know, we've just got to do what we've got to do, lads.
What was the review on this? The guys were saying that we had all these people responding to our request to find the best Guinness in Manchester. Were they all saying that the station is better than Mulligan's?
Yes, there was a
Right.
few statements that said that this was better than Mulligan's. So let's have another swig, and then we'll maybe decide.
There's some white flecks in the top of mine, where the rest of the head has gone a bit browny. Yeah.
And if I was sat in the warmth now next to a fire,
Oh, I'd love it.
it would probably be even nicer.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I'm sat in the
We
middle
are
of
shivering
Didsbury
here.
in Manchester,
Yeah.
freezing my bollocks off. So I have to say it's not the most enjoyable experience for that reason. But I don't want that to affect the pint score. We've got to try and forget the fact that
We're freezing.
yeah, my nipples are like fucking harder than a couple of pepperonis
Well,
on a winter's day.
It's a little bit cold for me. But
What, the pint or we are?
Both,
Both.
really.
You think this is cold?
Yeah. It's colder than the last couple I've had.
I think
Now-
it might just be cold because we're cold.
He did pull it off what looked like an old traditional pump, but he did inform us that now most of these old traditional pumps you find in pubs are actually reproduction.
Yeah, or the old repro job.
Yeah, not like in Powers Bar in Ireland where they have got the old original pump.
But saying that though, it's still cool to have it.
Oh,
you know,
cool.
it's
I love them.
You know, it looks old. It looks official.
Yeah,
You know,
there's a guy in Ireland that's reproducing them. I know he's on Facebook, and I keep meaning to say, should I buy one? Should I buy one? Ooh, and I might one day. I might buy one, but I would like the original one. Do you know what? I could drink this all day if I was inside with a little fire and a bag of potatoes.
And they have got Tato's crisps, Sean.
Have they?
I spotted them.
Ooh, just look at that.
I am enjoying this pint, Sean. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm freezing, I'd be enjoying it even more.
A big gulp at that head at the bottom. You know, it's very, very creamy and very, very pleasant. For Manchester and for what we've had today, that has got to be an 8.5.
Ooh, fucking hell, Sean.
But it's a fantastic Guinness. And I think any other time I'd be sat in there in the warmth with the lads having a crack. Lovely guys in this pub as well, really friendly, very, very friendly in fact. And I could drink that all day.
Trying to ignore the fact that I've got some weird smells
Have we?
coming my way. I don't know who or what it is. I'm also sat next to the ashtray, which doesn't help.
No.
But,
The ashtray.
yeah, but we've got to try and see past that and smell past that and get to the pint.
Come on, get to it. What are you giving
I have a hunch who it might be.
this guy on the phone? Telling his missus he won't be home. Stop it now, will you? I'm having to have a smoke because of that.
That just came up my nose, that. It's just lovely and creamy.
Manchester, you have not disappointed us.
We were probably, in the Hoover for at least
much did that cost?
20 minutes.
Yeah.
It was £11.50.
You're joking.
I mean, that's not the return yet. We've got to go back.
Oh, for God's
So
sake.
this pint has cost us £22 before we've even bought the Guinness. But was it worth it, Sean?
To be fair, I could have stayed in Mulligan's all day and saved myself 22. I could have spent that 22 quid on Guinness in Mulligan's.
You could have done, but we wouldn't have got another video out of it.
No, we wouldn't.
So, you know.
And the nice lads in this pub.
Yeah,
Could I borrow your brolly?
I wouldn't. It's fucking knackered. Look, stare at it. Have I scored it?
No. No.
I've not.
Oh, God.
Right, so you're giving it 8.5.
Yeah.
I'm going to agree, Sean.
Fantastic, Charlie.
We've
we
agreed
again.
8.5. Yeah, it was. It was
All right,
fucking good, Sean.
I'm so fucking glad.
We've left it a little bit, so the stick's not as good, but it's still fucking good. One old style, one new style.
Yeah. Hey.
But have you noticed the difference, Lyle? Look. Look at the height difference on that. So this one is slightly thinner and taller.
Yeah, because it's slimmer at the bottom.
Yeah. And this
Yeah.
one is wider
And
and smaller.
Yeah.
So
She said last night.
Here we are, we're at the O'Shea's in central Manchester.
O'Shea's.
O'Shea's. It's supposed to be a good one. We've just come off the Hoover from the station. So it's looking good, Sean. It's looking,
it's been highly recommended
Yeah.
by lots of our followers, so
it's Irish. It's what you want.
it's what we want, isn't it, this time of the night?
Yeah, let's just
Horrible
hope.
night out there, let's go in here and
Yeah.
see if we can have a good Guinness. Come on in, guys, see what we think.
right, here we are. We're in O'Shea's. We made it back into Manchester city centre, and we've got some lovely looking Guinness.
Yeah, very, very busy, very noisy. That's probably the best head I've seen today.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, yes, I can't wait.
Cheers. Lovely dome. Romeo and Juliet. What are we saying?
Split the G there, look at that. This is extra cold, by the way, lads. He said to me, we've only got the extra cold on. Is that okay? I said, just go ahead, lad. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
Yeah.
And do you know what?
It's creamy.
It is colder than most of our pints today.
It is creamy.
It's very creamy. Look at it. Oh, I'm enjoying this. I'm glad we come back.
The station was good, even though it was cold. So already I'm warmer. I'm more relaxed than I was at the station because I couldn't feel my testicles.
Yeah.
But in this place, I can feel my testicles, and I can also enjoy my Guinness a little bit more, even though it's probably colder. It's a very nice pint. It is very nice. I'll tell you what, Manchester has really exceeded expectations. And dare I say, it has been better than Liverpool.
Dare you say that? Coming from Liverpool.
It does pay me to say that Manchester has come out on top. But
Definitely.
what we might have to do at some point is return to Liverpool and maybe sample some more pubs, because there's a lot of Irish pubs in Liverpool.
It's not a twang. It's not twangy, but there's something there that's a bit...
The cream is there.
There's something in it, though, that's just giving me a little bit of a knockback.
Yeah. Flavour-wise, you mean?
Yeah.
It's nice. But for me, maybe because it's too cold, it's just not blowing my socks off. And you know that my socks take quite a lot of blowing.
Absolutely. I think it's basically down to the extra cold.
Yeah. I'm not getting the flavour. I'm not getting that flavour coming through.
But it's a decent pint. Absolutely.
They normally serve the original Guinness, which obviously apparently is not available for some reason today. Then that would show that it's probably a decent pint,
Very, very
and I can understand why it gets recommended quite a lot. Right, scores in, Sean. What are we saying?
Right.
Creamy finish, Sean.
Too cold for me to swig it that fast. But
Tell you what, there's been a lot of cream in Manchester. 7.9.
I was going to go straight in with a 7.5, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think that had everything other than the fact it was too cold. That's the only thing that's really marking it down for me. Happy days. Cheers, Manchester.
This is the wild card, guys. We've not been here before. It wasn't recommended. The last pub we were in run out of Guinness that was recommended, so we have to play a new wild card. So here we are.
Yeah, apparently this is the original Irish area of Manchester.
Yeah.
Just right next to Oxford Road Station. Literally, I mean, you can see there, we're right next to it.
Yeah.
The Salisbury.
So let's go in and try a pint of Guinness in here
Yeah.
and see what happens. Do you know, the wild cards are not always the best, but do you know what? One day we're going to find a fantastic wild card. And this is where Tom gets to do his little review as well.
Exactly. So let's get in there, Sean.
Let's
try the
Come
Guinness.
on.
Come on.
Come on!
Been recommended again. A little bit of a wild card though, because
It's a wild card.
It wasn't on the primary list.
No.
But there was a couple of places we couldn't get to.
The last pub we went into had actually run out of Guinness. Believe it or not, they'd run out of Guinness. And it was one on our list of recommendations. But they have no Guinness.
The head is looking very small. Very
Smallest
small.
head I've had.
Quite a small head here, Sean. But again, we just got to drink it and hope for the best.
Let's go for it. Let's
Come on, Chef.
Come on, Chef. Let's see what this one's like. The wild card. Tom gets a vote in this one.
You know what?
Not bad.
I was expecting worse.
I was. When I saw the head on that, I was expecting it to be not.
It's not full with cream.
It's very cold.
I've been more full of cream today.
Yeah. Oh, we've had some cream today, me and you, Charlie, haven't we? We've had some cream.
The taste is actually alright, because I was thinking back to Birmingham. You know when we had our fucking Birmingham pint, and it just tasted of awfulness. It looked better than this, and that's the thing. Sometimes it can deceive you, and you can think, oh, actually, It looks all right. And
Don't always read a book by its cover,
yeah, and it catches you off guard.
doesn't it?
This, I was worried the flavour was going to be awful, but it's not. There's nothing that's offending me. There's no flavours in there. There's no twang.
To be honest, I think we're back in the normal UK now. The normal English pint.
This is your average UK pint of Guinness.
Yeah. It's what you're going to expect in England, unfortunately. It's your average pint, as you said, Charlie. It's not blowing our socks off. We've had a couple today that have been very close to blowing our socks off. Do you know what though? The one thing I love about this pub is the beer mats. But you know, it's about time we started getting this in the pubs and stop these lads being the way they are with young girls, right? We need to stop that, so please read it, lads. These sexist jokes, they're not bloody funny, right? I've got 2 daughters, and do you know what? Sometimes they cringe when they go out, so just look at that, lads, and behave yourself. And drink Guinness, and be happy, and be nice to ladies. I'm actually enjoying it, yeah. I've not got a problem with that. The taste is there. Perhaps it's not been poured right. It's not giving me enough head. Last night.
No sexist remarks.
Sorry.
Give it the yellow card. That's what she said last night. I love it, Sean. Strike 1.
Okay, we might cut that bit.
Right, it's time for the cameraman review.
Time for the cameraman
Sit in the middle. Come on.
This is Tom.
It's weird being here.
This is a man that does it all for us. He's absolutely fucking brilliant. If you want to hire him, he's very, very, very expensive. A couple of pints of Guinness and a bag of potatoes. He's anybody's. What do you reckon, mate, for this one?
Do you know what? I've not had enough of it to really give it. You go first. I'm still sucking here.
Well, I'm going to give it. I'm going to go straight in now because it's a half decent pint. 7.5.
No chance, Sean.
What?
That's
Too
quite
high.
I was
Too high.
But think what you ranked that before.
I'd go for 6.
6, yeah. 6.5 max.
Nah, I'm going for straight 6.
It's above average, but it's not quite hitting the heights.
I don't like doing this because I give it 7.5 because I'm happy. I've had a great day. And I'm just
Yeah,
thinking
but
it's
you
great.
got to think about what you're reviewing here. And yeah, lovely clean glass. Fine, service lovely. Pub, yeah, fine. It's watery, it's not creamy, it's extra
Not
cold.
creamy, there's no slick on that. Okay.
But it's not offending me.
Right.
If it's offending me, I'm doing less than a 6. But 6 onwards is fine.
Right. Well, it is a 6 for me.
I like the pub. It's got that Manchester scene. It's got that, you know, as we walked in, it had Love Will Tear You Apart on, chatting in, all that.
Yeah,
Bit of Oasis. Little by little, it's growing on me.
yeah. Tell you what, Sean, you know, you can't look back to Leeds because you don't want to look back in anger.
I don't want to look back. No, definitely not.
At this point now, the Guinness has been great.
It has been great.
And I have to say, I feel half the world away from Leeds at
half
this
the
point.
world away. Definitely.
Exactly. Big Wonderwall.
To be fair, I couldn't drink that all day.
You couldn't do
No. Not. We've had some great pints in Manchester today. So Manchester, yeah.
No,
we're
it's
up
been
there.
great. And
Yeah,
to
it's
be
been
fair,
great.
the barmaid, she's electric.
Yeah,
she's
she's
fantastic.
Good,
Sorry. Right, we I think we've exhausted that one.
Yeah.
And if we haven't, Tom will in a minute.
It's a 6. We're there. It's drinkable, but it ain't blowing me socks off, and it's not something I would drink all day.
This is a fine UK pint. If this was an Ireland, it would be a shit pint. But in the UK, it's fine.
It's better than the majority of pubs I think.
Yeah,
This is what you're going to get
this
in
would,
most pubs.
this would probably be maybe 2nd place in Leeds.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
It would. If you think of a Wetherspoons is usually like 4.5,
Yeah.
then it's usually just a bit shitter than normal.
Wetherspoons have all these Guinness fellas going round testing them and making sure they're
Yeah,
pouring
maybe we should do a UK Wetherspoons tour.
Yeah, we should. And test them out because they profess to have really good Guinness. There's no lacing on that, guys. And it's very watery. Charlie got the best pint yet again.
Yeah, I mean, let's hope the stick doesn't slide away.
Mine is, mate. Mine's
But anyway, we're here at Salisbury. Tom scores at the doors. I've said 6. You've said
I've now gone to a 6.
6. What are you saying?
I'd say 6.
So we're all agreeing. We're all agreeing on
a
a
6.
solid as a rock.
Six. Now 6 doesn't.
You know.
That's not bad. an okay pint. But we're out to find the best pints, not just the okay pints. We're here to find the best pints of Guinness. Get on Fanzo, guys, and join us in that as well. Yeah, we're getting there. Please follow us, please share, and please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, yeah? I was dead worried about subscribing, but it's going to cost me something. It doesn't. Just follow us, guys. Have a bit of a laugh. Come round with us. We're going to carry on doing this for as long as I'm able to walk. And even when I'm not able to walk,
we'll wheel them in.
Tom's
On gas and air.
He can get me one of them little trolleys.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Manchester. We'll be back soon.
Thank you, Manchester.
Cheers, lads.
Cheers.
And lasses. And lasses.
And lasses.
And lasses.
And whatever
Lads
you
and
are.
lasses. Although
Yeah, cheers.
in Ireland, that's what they refer to anyone.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Wait for the cameraman to turn it off.
Yeah.
Cameraman, will you cut now?